This Health Ranger Report Pandemic Podcast is brought to you by NaturalNews.com for uncensored reporting and HealthRangerStore.com for lab-tested preparedness supplies such as storable food, full-face medical masks, biostructured silver first aid gel, and iodine, only while supplies last. This is a Health Ranger Store update on the coronavirus pandemic. Supply lines, emergency storable food, survival gear, all kinds of things. This is really an insider's view of what's happening in the industry and what we're doing to help keep you supplied with the most important things that you need to ride out this pandemic and make it through and be alive and healthy and well and have good nutrition and all these things. So the first thing, I don't know if there's just divine protection and divine intervention or what, but a couple of months ago, we already started an expansion of our operations in Texas, more than doubling our production and fulfillment space. And that's underway. And, the thing is, we're already at capacity. This is kind of maybe the bad news. We're at capacity based on current sales in terms of production and space. If there is a surge beyond what we're seeing right now, we're going to start getting really backlogged on orders, just being able to ship them out or even being able to restock our own store with the items that we make. So it's a difficult situation to be in because we want to serve as many people as possible, but we're at capacity until we have more space. So that's underway, and we've got a partial expansion of the new space will be done in about 6 weeks, and then the doubling of the space will take maybe about 3 to 4 months. Nevertheless, we will be in great shape once that's done. We'll have even more capacity. But then the bigger question is, well, can we even get food supplies? Can we get herb supplies and things like that? Now, compared to many retailers and manufacturers, we're in a very good situation in the sense that we've been China-free for like 6 years or whatever it's been. And I don't mean every single thing has been China-free, but we've been sourcing China-free on everything that we can for many years and even labeling things as China-free. And that was a label that a lot of people, frankly, mocked in the early years. They're like, China-free? Why would you label your food China-free? And we're like, well, because I don't trust organic out of China. It's all a scam. China lies about everything. It's a communist, tyrannical regime. And we are building supply lines outside of China. So the good news is that we have long-standing relationships with non-China suppliers in many other countries, India and Mexico and Central America and Europe and Canada. And yeah, we pay more for supplies and raw materials compared to China, which is why our products cost a little bit more. But I think now you can see the wisdom in that decision. Like, no one's getting anything out of China. But what's also happening is that the other suppliers are shifting to a non-China policy because, of course, they have to. So now they're eating into our supply lines. So this is putting pressure on us and causing shortages of the raw materials that we would normally get from our suppliers. But thankfully, our suppliers, again, have long-standing relationships with us, and so they're giving us preference. So we're getting supplies that a lot of other people aren't able to get right now. Now, another similar true story on that is it comes down to these N95 full face masks. We've got them in stock, or at least as of the moment of this recording. We've got them in stock, but they're selling like crazy. These are full face masks. They have a face shield that covers your eyes, and they seal around your forehead and around your cheeks. And then they cover your nose and your mouth, of course, and then you seal it together underneath your chin, kind of like a cone shape down there. These are portable. They're emergency use masks. They can fit in a purse or a briefcase or a glove box of your car. They're really clever devices, and they offer that full protection of your eyes as well. They're N95 tested, which means 99% effectiveness at removing particles. Not as good as a high-end full-face respirator, with the like the gas mask looking things with the silicone masks and the cartridges on the sides of your face. This mask isn't as good as that, but it's the next best thing. And it's super portable, so you can actually carry it in your purse or a briefcase or what have you. We've got these. We've got thousands of these. In fact, we just started selling them this morning. And when I checked with my team, we were 2 hours into just having them activated in the store, and we had already sold thousands. And our team was scrambling to wire money to the manufacturer to get, I don't know how many tens of thousands of more masks coming our way, but, freight shipment, like high priority freight, pay extra for shipping to get tens of thousands more to us. Now, how can we get these when everybody in the country is sold out? And the answer is long-standing relationships. So we've known that supplier for more than 5 years. We sold their products back during the Ebola scare several years ago, and even before that. So again, it comes down to the fact that Health Ranger Store, we're not big like Amazon, but we are trusted by many suppliers because we've been purchasing millions of dollars worth of raw materials and gear, hardware from these companies over many years. And they know us, they trust us, they know that we pay on time, and so on and so forth. So we're able to get supplies that a lot of other people can't get. And then, of course, we price them at the normal price. We're not hiking up prices. We're not gouging anybody. I guess somebody who was unethical could just mark it up double or something because of the pandemic. We're not doing that. We're just keeping it at the normal price, which I think is $11.95 per mask. I mean, it's nothing. It's incredibly affordable. And we're having some people buy 25 or 30 masks at a time. And they're telling us they're going to send them to their friends in Japan and Taiwan and China and Singapore and Malaysia, places like that, Korea. So we're actually, think about this. This makes me very happy to know that we can participate in people protecting themselves. And normally with an N95 mask, I would say that that's not very useful. But when you get to the N99 with the full eye shield, now you're talking about some level of prevention. So it's helping people not get infected. We are helping people save lives and also helping to stop the spread of the virus, which of course is the whole point here, helping to stop outbreaks. So we're playing a role, but it's thanks to your support that we can even do this. You're the one with your purchases. You help us pay the salaries of our staffers that do the sourcing, and everybody that's involved in running the e-commerce website, and all the workers in the fulfillment warehouse, and all the people in the manufacturing kitchen, and all of us in the laboratory where we do the lab validation. Oh, I forgot to mention, even though everything is urgent right now and everybody's in a hurry to get Ranger buckets because we keep selling out every time we make those live, like we'll add 200 buckets and they'll be gone. We'll add 200 more and then they're gone. We're making them as fast as we can, but we're still doing all the glyphosate testing, the microbiology testing, the heavy metals testing. We are not cutting corners just because everybody's in a hurry to get this stuff. We're not cutting any corners at all. As a result, there are some delays. This is the way we do things. We don't sell stuff unless we've tested it. So sometimes we're waiting on a ICP-MS test result. Samples are going through nitric acid digestion, sample prep process, and things like that. Or we're waiting on the microbiology, which takes like 72 hours because of the incubation period and so on. Or, glyphosate sample prep is also pretty complicated. So sometimes we're waiting on the lab, which falls on me and my staff, and I'm I'm pushing my staff as hard as we can. We're also expanding our lab staff, but I've got people working weekends. I'm working like day and night. We're working our tails off to try to get as much into your hands as possible, but there are going to be delays. I'll just tell you that right now. So the reason we're able to do all this is because of your support. Over the years, we were able to build this infrastructure, which cannot be built overnight. And this is what a lot of people are discovering. I mean, just to give you an example, we have a custom-built, automated food packing machine that was built for us, designed by our engineers in our production facility. That machine, start to finish, took 18 months to get designed and built and installed, fine-tuned, and functioning. And it produces, I don't know how many thousand bags per hour that it's running of any kind of granulated substance, such as, goji berries in a bag or lentils in a bag or oats in a bag or whatever. It can do thousands per hour, but it takes a year and a half to put a system like that in place. It's not overnight. You can't just buy an off-the-shelf system and have it work for you. It literally, there is nothing that exists that does what we needed done. So we have a lot of things that are custom designed, and this process has taken years to put into place, and this infrastructure has taken years, and it can't be scaled up overnight. And also, just to let you know, our entire motto about running business is we never take loans from banks because, number one, I don't trust the banks and I don't like the banks. And so we do not over leverage ourselves and then get stuck in a bad situation where we have like debt service payments that we can't pay, that other companies have faced that and then they go bankrupt. Well, we don't do that. We don't go there because we want to be here for you no matter what happens. Even if there's a financial collapse, we are still here. We don't have some crazy bank loan overhead that we have to service. None of that. So we have built a system thanks to your support to serve your needs. And right now, in this time of crisis globally, we are doing exactly that. We're bringing in all the things that you need to be safe, to be nourished, to be prepared for this global pandemic that's coming. And we are adding staff and we are expanding capacity. We're doing everything we can. And we're still doing all the lab testing too. And I'm also scaling up massive commercial grade colloidal silver production facilities as well, which is probably worth another whole podcast just to describe that effort. It's very interesting. I've learned a lot, and we're going to be filming more videos. Some that I promised you last year, going to have videos for you about how to make your own silver and how to make your own anti-cancer medicine and things like that. That's still coming. None of that has been canceled. It's just been kind of put on pause a little bit because of this pandemic, but I haven't forgotten about it. It's all coming. We're here to serve you and to serve humanity. Remember, we are a pro-human organization with a pro-human philosophy, and that's what drives everything we do. We want to help as many people stay alive and healthy through this pandemic. Sadly, even at our greatest capacity, that's probably only about 100,000 people that we can serve. Realistically. I mean, if everybody's ordering, that's about it. We can't serve millions. We just don't have the capacity. And frankly, I'm not sure anybody does when it comes to people buying all this stuff all of a sudden in a surge demand situation. There is no capacity anywhere for that. So I thank you for your support. Shop at healthrangerstore.com and we'll serve you as best we can. And we will continue to bring you clean, honest, authenticated, lab-tested, safe, effective products. That is what we do. And this pandemic doesn't change that fact. It just sort of lights a fire under us to get more done because we have more people that we need to help. So thank you for your support. This is Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. Take care. When it comes to prepping, you not only need good products that can help keep you alive, awake, aware, and nourished during difficult times, you also need products you can trust. At the Health Ranger store, we do extensive laboratory testing using an in-house lab that's ISO accredited. It's inspected, it's audited. It's a 2-year process to even get that accreditation. We use multiple mass spec instruments, state-of-the-art science. I'm a published science author as well and a patent holder on several technologies, some of which we use variations of in our lab. The purpose of this lab is to help you make sure you get clean foods, superfoods, storable foods for emergency preparedness and survival use. We have a certified organic lab-tested, what's called Ranger Bucket collection of storable foods with some survival gear in the buckets to help you even boil water and cook those foods and so on. It's a fantastic product. We can barely keep it in stock even during normal times. In a crisis, we'll be wiped out of this product because it actually takes us a lot of time to make those products. But if they're in stock, you can get them now at healthrangerstore.com/prepwithmike. In fact, go to that URL, healthrangerstore.com/prepwithmike, and you'll see some of our survival and preparedness supplies, including iodine, colloidal silver products and gel first aid products, storable foods, superfoods, medicinal herbs for first aid, and much more. We have a lot of products for you to help you be self-reliant, to be safe, to survive difficult circumstances, natural disasters, and all kinds of things. If you want to get prepared, do it with us at the Health Ranger store. so that you know you're getting safe, clean, laboratory-verified preparedness foods, supplements, and other related products. Again, the URL is healthrangerstore.com/Prep with Mike. All one word, no spaces. Prep with Mike. I'm Mike Adams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. If you want to support our mission, visit us at healthrangerstore.com for the world's largest selection of lab-verified superfood and nutritional products for healthy living. It's at healthrangerstore.com.